Welcome to my channel. Greetings, everyone. This is Q-Man. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday, July 9th, 2022. I hope everyone is doing well. As I stated, guys, for those of you who don't know, I am in paradise. I am in Boca Chica. I moved here 12 August of 2020. Also, for those of you who don't know, guys, I've been here before, but I came here by accident. When I traveled, my plan was to go to Vietnam because at that US dollar in Vietnam was worth over like 230,000 of their thong, what their money is called. So what that meant is that my US dollar was going to go a long way. So that's why to go to Vietnam. But during the height of the pandemic, guys, Vietnam and most other countries shut down. They wouldn't let anyone in. They shut down the borders. So the Dominican Republic was one of the only countries still letting people in. I had been here before, so I decided I got to get out of the United States, so that's where I'm going. So guys, just bring you up to speed on that. So I'm thanking everyone who's in now and for everyone who comes in later. Today, guys, we're going to talk about being locked up abroad. Guys, it got to be a horrible thing to be locked up abroad. Now, I'm gonna say this to start, and I'm very proud of this, guys. At 56 years of age, I've never been to jail for anything. I've been in handcuffs once in Georgia, but I've never been um, to jail for not even a ticket. I have family members who have been to jail and prison. I have a nephew in prison right now, and I hope that works out. So, guys, as a black man, you have a target on your head from birth, and by the time you 7, 8, 9, 10, that's when your chances of going to jail start to increase. As a matter of fact, you have a 3 times higher chance of going to jail or prison than white men. I'm not gonna say everybody else. I'm just gonna say white men. You have a higher chance than going to jail or prison than anybody else. And there's a lot of reasons for that, guys. Our schools are horrible. Our communities are bad. No funding. Guys, if you want to know how bad your school is, go check out the city budget, okay? If the city where you live, where your children go to school, if they give more funding than the police department, that's a good sign that your school is a funnel for jails and prisons. And we already know that across the United States, there have been several judges accused and convicted of incarcerating young men and women at a higher rate than anybody else. They were actually getting paid to send these children who should have went to juvenile court or got probation. They were given money to send those kids to jails and prisons. Okay, so um, as an American, as a black man, you got to really, really work hard in America not to go to jail or prison. But so many of them don't. And many of them, it's their fault. But even though you know that target is on your head, you still set yourself up for that. And guys, many of you try to take this behavior, things that you do in the United States to foreign countries. Now, some of it is ignorance, but guys, that don't matter. You will be held accountable. So let's talk about marijuana in the United States. Marijuana has really changed in America. In some states, it's legal, and in many states, if you have a certain amount, they're going to write your ticket and let you go. It's not a big deal, okay? It's not a big deal in America. Some of you get on planes and go to Las Vegas, go to New Orleans, go to Myrtle Beach. Some of y'all get on planes and go with your weed or with whatever else you do. Okay. Some of y'all bringing those poor poor behaviors into countries where you're not going to get a slap on the wrist. So, guys, you've got to do research on a country before you go there. But some people specifically go to countries and they go over there and do it. And they get incarcerated and they want it to be a war with America in that country. They want America to get them out. So, guys, um, let's talk about something. Before I went to Cuba, I went to the Department of State's website and I started reading about Cuba. And I went on my own research and I read about Cuba. There's some things I understood that I could not do in Cuba. Even though I don't do drugs, I read and realized that in Cuba, you can't do drugs. That's going to be the case for most countries. You're not going to get a slap on the wrist for the most small amount of marijuana, okay? Something else I found out about Cuba. You can't be recording the police. Like in America, people want to argue with the police. They had a camera in their face and go, nah, you going to prison. You can't be no part of no political protests or talking about the government or talking about politics. You can't do none of that stuff. When you go to Cuba, it's really safe, but you got to be on your best behavior. That's just something I found out before I went. But do people go to Cuba and get jacked up? Sure. Before moving here, I previously came to the Dominican Republic 3 other times. Before I came, I did my research. Some guys, this is a pretty lax country. But some of the things that are, guys, there's a lot of things going on here. But some of the things that will send you to prisons is things that I have no interest in. Sex with underage girls. Is it happening? Yes. Okay. Is it happening? Yes. There's 13, 14-year-olds getting pregnant. How you think they getting pregnant? But you as a foreigner, you come over here and have sex with underage girl, guess what? You go to prison. Drugs of any kind, the smallest amount of marijuana is going to send you to prison. Okay? Or there's just some, and guys, there's some countries where American journalists have went there, or some people aren't even journalists, and they go there to fight that country's things that they think is bad. They mistreat women here, they traffic women, or they don't, and they're researching that, and they're writing stories, and they're bringing attention to that country. Guess what they are? They're in prison. You need to mind your business. You can do all that stuff in America. In America, you can storm the Capitol and get 2 months in prison. Not over there, guys. In these foreign countries, you go get messed up. Guys, I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Guys, there have been guys at the airport in customs who have been denied entry in the country based on how they look and how they was acting. They was talking loud, gold change, dressed this crazy, and acting loud and acting crazy, acting like they acting home. No, guys, that stuff don't fly here. That stuff does not fly in foreign countries. I've seen people kicked out of the Dominican Republic after they went to jail. Come here, guys, and have some problems where the police are called. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some dealers with some females. Guys, there's certain type of females you just shouldn't deal with. And most of the times, you can look at them and tell, but because she got that big old butt, you just on her neck and all that, and how she dressed, maybe you don't want to mess with her. But when you pick the wrong ones, y'all gonna be wherever y'all at. It's gonna be and she probably wants some marijuana, some other drugs, flick over whatever. You go stand your ground, and the police are called. Guess what? You're a foreigner. I don't care what she did. Guess who going to jail? Guess who is gonna miss all those nights staying in the hotel you paid for? Guess who gonna miss your flight? Guess who gonna probably run out of money while you're in jail? guess who go probably have to pay for another flight that you missed. Be late getting back to the United States to get to your job. Guys, my whole life, I try my very best to be on my best behavior to not to go to jail. Did I mess up sometimes? I can honestly say the one thing that I probably did a lot and I was wrong and I'm sorry I did it. I drove while drinking alcohol. I drove intoxicated many nights and I got away with it. I will never do it again, but I got away with it. But my point is, in the United States, I tried to be on my best behavior to never go to jail. When you leave the country, you got to multiply that times 10. You got to multiply. But some of y'all just think y'all smart because in the United States, you've got away with certain things. You've got on the plane with your marijuana to Las Vegas, to Miami, to South Carolina, to California, and you think you're slick. But guys, technology is getting better and better and better and better. So guys, just because you've gotten away with some stuff in the United States, don't try it overseas. You just got too much to lose. You just have too much to lose, guys. So, guys, that's it for me. Y'all know me. I'm not going to keep you on here too long. We got one person in the live chat. He says, stay self-motivated. You glitching. Can't hear you. Thanks for telling me that. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's my volume. I don't know, but I wish somebody had came in early and told me that, but my volume is up. I don't know what's going on, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and play the video, and if it doesn't have any sound, I will delete it and I will repost this at a later date. So thanks a lot for coming in. Thanks for the 6 people here. Thanks for the 4 likes. I appreciate y'all. And y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Holla.